Sri Lanka has informed India that it will not allow any Chinese research vessels to dock at its port or operate within its exclusive economic zone for a period of 1 year. The move comes close on the heels of Prime Minister Narendra Modi urging President Ranil Wickremesinghe to respect Indian strategic and security concerns during their meeting on July 21st, 2023. This means that Chinese scientific research vessel Jingyan Yang Hong 3, which was scheduled to conduct deep water exploration in the South Indian Ocean from January 5th to late May, will not be granted a clearance by Sri Lankan authorities. Meanwhile, with us on the broadcast is my colleague Akshit Gupta. Akshit, over to you. What more details can you share with our viewers?
Yes, Sri Lanka has informed India that it will not allow any Chinese research vessel to dock at its port or operate within its exclusive economic zone for a period of 1 year. And also, this move actually comes, close on the heels of Prime Minister Narendra Modi urging President Ranil Wickremesinghe to respect Indian strategic and security concerns during their meeting in July last year. And also, this means now that Chinese scientific research vessel Yang Hong 3, which was scheduled to conduct deep water exploration in South Indian Ocean from January 5th, 2024 to May, will not be granted a clearance by Sri Lankan authorities. And China has also asked the current, pro-Beijing Mohammad Muizzu regime in Maldives to let a 4,600-ton Xiamen-based vessel to conduct a survey of the coast and we know that how Maldives also basically asked India to withdraw their soldiers from the coast, and in Sri Lanka also the Wickremesinghe government notified that 1 year moratorium last week after India and the US red flagged Colombo entertaining Chinese scientific research vessels and the ballistic missile trackers in the Indian Ocean and providing them logistical support. And if I just tell you, this year at least 25 Chinese ships, including PLA warships, submarine, ballistic missile and research vessels operated in the IOR, and also a total of 48 Chinese scientific research vessels since 2019 have been deployed. So, of course, this is the latest breaking which we are tracking.
Right, absolutely, Akshay. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing those details with our viewers. But meanwhile, we have with us Mr. Sanjay Srivastava, international affairs expert, on the broadcast. Sir, do you think this step is a reflection of the strong relations shared by India and Sri Lanka? And how is this going to impact China, who is in fact scheduling a deep water exploration in the South Indian Ocean on January 5th? So I'm going to request you to, right, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, Asavri, I think this is the constructive step which has been taken by Sri Lanka here. And Sri Lanka has put a 1 year moratorium on this kind of visits of such ships. And obviously, India had raised its concern about the nature of this ship movement. And China, as we know, that China attempts to do all sorts of spying activities in the garb of this kind of ocean exploration, deep water exploration, etc., etc. But the real intention of China is to gather more and more information. And you know that China has a tendency to put India under challenge through smaller neighbors, and with relations with Sri Lanka or other nations of India's neighborhood, China is attempting to dominate and put a challenge to India's security and defense posture that we all are very much aware about. And that is why any such ship movement of China is seen with great suspicion. And that is what precisely India had done. And our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi himself in July last year, and when he met Ranil Wickremesinghe, we had raised this concern, and India had been raising these concerns. And now Sri Lanka has taken this step. I think this is the step in the right direction. And we know that China, is a country which has this kind of expansionist, hegemonistic agenda in the Indian Ocean region too. And when Sri Lanka has taken this step to put 1 year moratorium, it will certainly restrict such Chinese spying ships to visit in this critical region, and that's the right step. And this certainly shows a very deep, India-Sri Lanka relationship. But the last point I would say that Sri Lanka as a nation should focus on its own this kind of maritime research and oceanic research, deep water research. And why they should not allow such kind of suspicious ship movements into their territorial waters. I think China's intention and designs entire world is aware about. I hope that Sri Lanka realizes this more and more, and this moratorium which has been put for 1 year should be further extended, I would say. And because Chinese intentions and designs is such that they believe in the fishing in troubled waters. They believe in troubling India through its smaller to our smaller neighborhood countries. So I think this is a good step, a constructive step, I just said, has been taken by Sri Lanka in the right direction.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.